Deep,
Yes, sir.
please introduce.
My name is Jaideep Ashok Dethe. I am working with Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. I joined Ujjivan in 2015 as credit officer. I was the first credit officer joining Ujjivan in home loan. I disbursed the first case of home loan in Ujjivan of 2 lakhs. Right now, I am working as cluster credit manager after getting 3 promotions in my 6-year tenure. Currently, I am handling Solapur, Kolhapur, Sangli, Satara, Nasik, Jalgaon, and Mumbai across locations for affordable housing credit. We are working as a team. Right now, 12 credit officers are reporting to me. Before Ujjivan, I was working with AU Housing Finance Limited. I worked with AU as a disbursement officer. When I left AU, I was working as senior disbursement officer. About my academics, I did my schooling and higher schooling from Shri Vardhaman Vidyalaya Walchand Nagar. I did my BA TC College. I did my MBA in marketing from Vidya Pratishthan College, Baramati. About my
Saurabh,
family, my brother is working
sorry to
in
interrupt you,
Bank of Maharashtra.
Jaideep, sorry to interrupt you. Education, whenever you are telling something about your education, the hierarchy must be in reverse manner. Like your recent qualification has to be on the top, like MBA has to be on the top, then after your BE or BSc, whatever you did, 10th and 12th is having no place in professional interview, right? So your MBA degree has to be on top. Rather, you are saying
Okay, sir.
that you did your 10th and 12th from this, then you are coming to BE, then you are coming to MBA. No, just reverse. You did your MBA from so and so college in the field of marketing or whatever finance. Then you did your BE or in whatever segment, right? 10th and 12th is nowhere stand in professional interview, right?
Okay, sir.
Yes, please.
I did my MBA in marketing from Vidya Pratishthan College, Baramati, and I did my BSc in physics from TC College, Baramati.
Rati
Okay.
sir.
Good evening, Jaideep ji. How are you?
Good evening, sir. Fine, sir.
Jaideep ji, I heard that you have get 3 promotion in last 6 years, right?
Yes, sir.
You have done any type of credit appraisal? Yeah, restricted. How many
Yes,
types
sir.
of credit appraisal have you done?
I did credit appraisal of informal segment, formal segment, semi-formal segment.
Okay.
In semi-formal segment, in semi-formal segment, I used to do. I used to get the cash bills, the kacha bills, the pakka bills from the customer. I used to get the business details from the customer. I used to verify with actual PD. Personal discussion is on board. We are going at place of the customer, checking the inventory, checking the stock, what actual stock is having. Also, we are getting the reference checker. After that, we have a policy. We have a sheet wherein we add the details in PD based document, wherein we are adding the kacha bills, pakka bills, and the actual verified bills. Even if at the time of PD we check with references, at least 2 references for the business been checked from customer, from supplier, and from the business itself and neighbor side.
Okay, Jaideep ji.
This is about the informal. About formal, we used to take bank credit salary slip. For formal segment, the basic criteria for getting the loan in formal segment is minimum amount of 15,000 should be bank credit, and the loan amount starts for formal segment is from 5 lakh.
Okay, good. Yes.
Jaideep ji,
And
have
in
you heard
informal,
about EBLR? Have you heard about EBLR?
yes, sir. It is expected benchmarking lending rate of bank.
Pardon me?
Expected benchmarking lending rate of bank.
No. This is not the right
The
answer.
rate at which bank rates.
External benchmark lending rate. That is EBLR. Okay. Have you heard about MCLR?
Marginal cost lending rate. It is being decided by RBI, and it should be followed by every bank. It is benchmark rate decided by RBI.
Is every bank following MCLR rate as present?
Yes, sir. Every bank should follow MCLR rate because it is defined by RBI. It is mandatory to take MCLR for every bank.
Okay. EBLR is not mandatory.
It depends on bank to bank operations.
Okay. What is the difference between EBLR and MCLR?
MCLR is defined by RBI. EBLR is defined by the respective bank.
That you want to say that every bank has similar MCLR and EBLR? Because it is decided by
Every bank has similar MCLR. Every bank has similar MCLR, but EBLR cannot be different. Cannot be same. It can be different.
will be different. Okay, you want to say that the MCLR rate of SBI is same as the MCLR rate of Punjab and Sindh Bank. You want to say that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I guess, sir, this is.
No, don't be guesses. Just show
Yes,
that
sir.
it is similar or not.
It is similar, sir. MCLR is similar.
And EBLR is different for other bank.
EBLR should can be different.
Okay. Ms. Naji, can you give the answer, please?
I think you can elaborate the answer of this question in better manner because you are in trade department for many of the years, right? So I think you are the
Jadip ji, your answer is not right.
Sir, can I explain?
no. Moini, please hold.
No, please.
Yes, sir.
Jadip ji, you have not given the answer properly.
Yes, sir.
RBI only decide the repo rate, reverse repo rate, marginal funding base rate, and other rates, but it does not decide the margin MCLR and EBLR. Banks has to discretion to decide their rates on the basis of their term and conditions. Suppose that the MCLR is rate, we want to decide the MCLR rate. That is marginal cost fund based plus the interest charges on another trade premium, business risk premium. You add on, then MCLR is decided. Okay, and EBLR is decided on the basis of three criteria, that is treasury bill, repo rate, and gold rate. Bank has discretion to decide the rate of EBLR on the basis of treasury rate, either choose treasury rate, either choose gold rate, or either choose repo rate. Okay, on the basis of that, the bank decide their EBLR. Suppose that SBI chooses EBLR on the basis of repo rate, plus there is some other criteria like credit risk premium. Credit risk premium decided on the customer. Suppose that customer rating is very good, then rate will be reduced. If the customer rating is high, suppose that customer rating is 3, CIBIL score is high, then credit risk premium will be high. Okay, so every bank has different EBLR, different MCLR. It basically depends on their performance. Okay, got the answer? Am I right, Mr. Kunalji?
Jadip, you can say both MCLR and EBLR because EBLR is basically a new concept, and both rate vary from one bank to another bank based on their all money market instruments like treasury and whatever. So MCLR is basically the rate of lending below which bank do not allow any type of loan except priority sector loan and staff loan. So this is basically what MCLR is. Because if MCLR is 8%, we are not giving the loan to any segment to our customer below than 8 rate except a staff rate and priority sector loan like KCC, right? So both rate decided by bank individually. There is no involvement of RBI. Clear? So this is basically. Otherwise, okay. Jadip, tell me one thing that the customer is holding home loan. Right.
Yes, sir.
Customer is already enjoying the facility of home loan in suppose Bank of India. He came
Yes,
to you and he came to you for personal loan. When you go through the CIBIL score, you find that the CIBIL score is 695. And when you gone through the CRIP score, it was 395. And in the bracket of 395, high risk was mentioned. Whereas there is no any outstanding loan in CIBIL record or CRIP record. So, will you be sanctioning personal loan to the customer?
No, sir.
Is there any CIBIL record? Is there any basic or is there a minimum CIBIL record required for sanctioning personal loan?
Sir, in our bank, the minimum CIBIL score for personal loan is 750. 750 in Ujjivan
750.
PM.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So I will not lend it.
Okay. Rafi,
See, that is credit vision score or CIBIL score 2.0.
Yes, sir.
Is this credit vision score or CIBIL score, TransUnion score? 750. You have mentioned
CIBIL
that
score, sir.
CIBIL score is two types: TransUnion score and credit vision score.
Okay, sir.
And you have mentioned about minimum criteria is 750. Is this credit TransUnion score or credit vision score?
TransUnion, sir, I don't know TransUnion and this
Okay.
vigilance.
You have mentioned about CIBIL. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If there is an account mentioned in a CIBIL, write off, written off, settled account, will you provide the loan to customer?
No, sir, because he has already a defaulter, and for that reason only he has been wrapped up.
If customer says that he has not taken the loan,
If he is not paying,
but CIBIL has reported the things are not right. Okay. Mystically, the CIBIL has mentioned that his name in the written off. Then how will you rectify the same from the customer? And after that, you will sanction the loan or not? Advise to customer to go to CIBIL dispute if he has not taken the loan from that particular bank, which is showing written off in the CIBIL record. Will you suggest the customer?
no, I will not suggest the customer to suit or to go and complain about, but I will ask customer to get a clearance from their bank.
No. He has said that he has not taken from any bank. He has
No,
already
sir.
said. Then how will he get the NOC from the other banks?
Sir, bank cannot claim any customer as defaulted.
CIBIL has mentioned that by mistakenly he has mentioned that due to some reason like PAN card error or Aadhaar card error and anything else.
Due to PAN card error, it must not be reflected as defaulter, na, sir?
Due to PAN card, you have mentioned PAN card, his PAN card, but it is already mentioned in other CIBIL record and it is mentioned as a written off account for that customer which is not related to him.
Sir,
have
if
you got
it is
my
not
point?
related to him, sir, I am getting your point.
Jaideep, what he is asking, that suppose my PAN number starts from 4 alphabet. So instead of my PAN actual number, some other PAN number has been inserted into my account, and my account has been write off. So this will be reflected into CIBIL.
No, sir. This is not the case. If there is like this case, there should be an additional match. There should be an additional match which is having the another ID of yours. This is not the ideal case.
You are saying
this
that duplication of customer ID.
Duplication of customer ID never happens, sir. If you are filing an application to any institution, you are applying to that institution and you are having your signature on the application form. Then only you are able to generate.
Okay, Jaideep.
I want NOC. Without NOC, we cannot proceed, sir. Or without clarification, we cannot go beyond.
Okay.
In
CIBIL, there is a control number. Have you heard about that?
Yes, sir. It is 15 number control number, 15 digit.
Okay. Leave it. Please tell me about the working capital.
Working capital is cash flow of the customer. What all bills, what all income is coming to the customer. What is actual actual sale and purchase of the customer for during that period of month or for that year, and what
want
is
to-
the worth of a customer net
You want
worth.
to say it is recurring nature for running the business?
It is a recurring nature for running the business. What the
Okay.
customer worth is having, I should gauge that customer worth, and I should validate that, and assessment should be done on working capital only, because this is the right thing to assess the customer income,
Okay, Saurabh,
and for assessment of customer
I
capital
want
should
to
be taken.
interrupt you here. Don't use your finger
Yes, sir.
while giving the answer of any question. Don't use your finger, right? That
Yes, sir.
you don't want to, uh, whatever answer is there in your mind and you are delivering it, your expression has to be come from your mouth, not from your hand. This is
Yes, sir.
not a very good etiquette. We are not a political leader, and we are not a leader, and we are giving them the, some speech like this. So we are not supposed to move our hand like this, right? So
Yes, sir.
never. And please remember this thing. Otherwise, the things are correct. है ना? मैंने पहले भी बताया है कि please hold your hand on either on your table or thigh, right? जब हम
Yes, sir.
ये एक्सप्रेशन ज्यादा करते हैं तो ऐसा लगता है कि हम उन्हें फोर्सफुली समझाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं,
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? तो हम वहां पे एक इंटरव्यूई हैं, तो हमें अपनी बात बहुत लहजे तरीके से रखनी है, नॉट फोर्सफुली,
Yes, sir.
करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
थोड़ा हाथ पे हमारे कंट्रोल होना चाहिए। एक बार हम सीबीओ पहुंच गए फिर तो हमारा हाथ खुला हुआ है, तो यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा कंट्रोल हमें अपने हाथों पे रखना है, करेक्ट? अदरवाइज
Yes, sir. Correct.
गुड, हाउ मच मार्क्स you expect?
Working capital खत्म नहीं हुआ.
Working capital.
Okay, continue.
Rati
Yes.
sir will
Jadip ji.
finish with this question. Yes.
Yes, sir. Based on the working capital and income expenditure of that customer, I will get the net worth and the real income what he is getting. I will also assess the income basis his invoices, his income basis his inventory, his stock, whatever the purchase and sale bill the customer is having. And
Okay.
Also I will check the banking of the customer. How many bills are coming? What is the average bank balance the customer is having? And
Suppose that
basis
Jadip
that
ji,
I will,
you have satisfied with all credential given by the party. You have satisfied all the credential given by the party. Okay. And you want to
sir.
give him loan. Yeah, sorry, you have justified their credential given by the customer, and you want to give him a loan. Okay. Suppose that party wants 1 crore rupees in for the business purpose. Then how will you calculate the working exact requirement by the party? And what is the nature?
I will do,
finance-
sir, net profit multiplier.
Net profit.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever heard about
Net-
NIC committee turnover method?
Sir,
Have you heard
turnover method only I am coming at. Sir, I
turnover?
am coming at that only. Ha, sir.
You have know about.
There are 4 methods of
Okay.
Ha, sir. I know about PD based, net banking or net multiplier method. Third is banking surrogate, and fourth is EMI equalizer method. These are the 4 types of assessment by which I can assess the customer's turnover, and I can get to the actual profit customer is getting after depreciation, and what is the average bank balance customer is having for paying the EMI, and what is the EMI to disposable or FOIR ratio the customer is having after obligating all the loans.
Okay, Rati sir, please conclude this mock. Tomorrow he is going to face the final mock round with actual interview panel. So I think please
Sir.
conclude and with your marks. I think
Yes.
I do not need to give him the marks. So you please mention your marks and your feedback, your valuable feedback for Deep sir.
Jadip ji, you have a vast
Yes, sir.
experience in banking.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes,
you
sir.
have to, first of all, give the answers as Kunal has said in the proper way. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You have, first of all, think about that whenever you want to give the answer, first of all, you have to listen the question.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just think about that. Otherwise, your experience and knowledge is good. and I will give you 6.9 marks
Oh my
for
God.
this.